Recording. This is going to be our recap for episode 59, The Resurrection of Alfonso. Back at Leon's, the party is asked if they've ever been part of a true resurrection spell, to which they answer they hadn't, except for Gideon, who replies he usually just brings back the corpses. Leon explains there are several requirements for the spell, such as passing tests of strength, wisdom, intelligence, and constitution, holy water, which Leon provides, 2,500 gold worth of diamonds, and the determination of the spirit to return. When prompted, they admit they hadn't consulted Alfonso on his wishes, Lou defending her action to a snarky Gideon by pointing out she'd just as soon assume he'd use Alfonso as a shot than anything else, his opinion on Bates being well known. Gideon uses his ability to speak with the dead to tell Alfonso that he had accidentally died at Nero's hands and that the party plans on resurrecting him. Alfonso shares his concern about being brought back as one of Gideon's corpses, but once reassured this isn't the plan, he expresses his desire to live. Gideon wishes him good night and relays to the party that Alfonso had already forgiven Nero and that he wished to be revived. Nero, silent and brooding up to this point, walks over to a table in the room and whispers to it. After a moment, the table begins to shake and diamonds begin pooling up from the wood grain until a sizable pile had been made, which again melted together until a single large, incredibly beautiful diamond remained. Nero places the diamond in the center of the circle at Leon's direction. With Leon's granddaughter closing the door, an uncommon act in Svirfneblin culture, and lighting candles around the room, the party joins together, holding hands in a circle. Liam pours the holy water upon the diamond and assumes a position in the circle, beginning a chant in a different language, which was deep speech. Leon asks who knows Alfonso best, and Lou looks expectantly at Nero, who, having a moment of thought mistaken for hesitation, is prodded forward by a helpful boost from Gideon, imparting a fox's cunning to Nero. Leon instructs Nero to remind Alfonso who he was, and Nero kneels down to whisper in Alfonso's ear, "You are a valiant knight and a faithful companion, a loving father and a gracious husband." There's a deep rumbling and a voice rises in another language, which causes Leon to go pale. From the ground enveloping Alfonso's body, a pitch black mass rises and confronts the party. Who calls upon the realm of the dead? Lou answers that they did to regain the spirit of Alfonso. Death is a mistake? No, but it was ill-timed, Lou responds defiantly. There must be a life for a life. A rancid howling wind picks up, and Leon shouts that at least 3 people need to remain within the circle or the spell will break. The specter reaches out and gently grabs Lou's face, but her will to live is stronger. Nero growls, "Burn," and hurls fire at the specter, forcing him to remove his death-giving touch from her face. Kaidarius begins punching wildly, landing several blows, one so strong that this representative from the land of death is stunned before being blown back out of the circle. Gideon steps up to swing his hammer axe repeatedly, causing massive damage. Leon shouts that someone who knows the line between life and death needs to reach out down into the weave, which makes all things, to pierce the veil. Lou raises her hands and gives a pull, light flashing from her fingertips and impaling the specter whose body separates to reveal Alfonso, and for a moment she locks eyes with him. Remember, toiling in the realm of the dead leaves a permanent mark on your soul, the specter intones. In response, Nero snarls, "I said burn," before setting the specter aflame. Kaidarius jumps back into the circle, throwing himself forward to grab Alfonso and using his prodigious strength, hauls Alfonso out of the specter's flaming black mass. The specter gives forth a great burst of energy, pushing Lou and Kaidarius out of the magic circle and inflicting them with cold and necrotic energy. Nero, propelled by his own fire, leaps forward to catch the hands of Leon and Gideon to keep the spell active. Lou downs the healing potion Gideon had provided and doggedly pushes back into the circle. Gideon begins smacking the specter repeatedly with his hammer axe, and it's clear the specter is nearly down, but the specter turns toward Gideon and once again states, "A life for a life," before creating a circle of death, a spell Gideon is well accustomed with. Also being accustomed with Gideon's use of the spell, most of the party manages to avoid the brunt of the damage, except for Kaidarius, who had been too close after seizing the body of Alfonso. Kaidarius falls with a sickening smack outside of the circle. As Nero wheels on where the specter had been, Intending to state that the only life the specter would be taking back to the land of the dead was his own, the fire, which had been burning since Nero commanded him to burn, finished consuming the specter, who disappeared into an ashy plume of smoke. Gideon rushes from the circle, pulling out a healing kit, and begins tending to Kydarius. Leon commands Nero to bring the body closer and states, Nero, look at your friend. A life for a life. But we've learned to cheat the system. We've learned to weaken the bond. Reach out and touch him. Nero holds Alfonso and grimly states that he is the representative of the Phoenix, who is not just for flame, but also for rebirth. A burning sensation builds in Nero and is poured through him into Alfonso, who gives a great gasp and begins coughing. The wind dies down, the candle flames cease flickering, and the tension leaves the room. Leon slumps over in exhaustion. Once Kydarius is able to stand, despite being a bit groggy, Gideon goes over to Leon with his granddaughter's help, moves him to the couch. Gideon, in a moment of generosity toward Leon, gives the girl a platinum coin. She immediately seemed relieved and resolute. We can finally afford to put him in a home. You guys should not die. It's not fun, Alfonso says with some wit. The party decides, prompted by Alfonso's hunger, to return to the tavern for a bite to eat. While they are there, they witness Eldith drinking herself past a stupor and straight onto the floor, where she had apparently spent several nights. Lou asks Alfonso to settle a bet. Would he have rather been dead, a gross rotting corpse, or an awesome mechanical being with guns hidden throughout his body? Gideon calls bias against the question, but Alfonso chooses the mechanical being, so long as he is able to shoot flames out of his body. Lou states she could definitely make that happen. Nero breaks away from the party with Lou and admits to her that he intends on using the gemstones they had been extracting to undo past mistakes, as implied by the woman from the tree. After pointing out that they would still need at least one of them to survive, plus they would need to have to re-extract the stones from the mysterious benefactor Slavin was hired by, Lou says that she will support him. Alone at the spa, the rest of the party is busy goofing. Nero pulls the helm of heroism from his bag and presents it to Alfonso. Only a true hero can wear this helm. Alfonso is grateful, but awkwardly sets it in a chair before they both ease themselves into the warm waters of the hot spring. Nero asks for more information about Alfonso's family, which they know so little of. Alfonso tenderly tells him about Helena, his wife, whose name meant shining light, Ariadne, most holy, and his first daughter, and Catherine, meaning purity, his second daughter. I greatly hope I get to be with them one day. I hope whatever powers led me to you will lead me back to them, Alfonso says. I'll get you back, buddy, Nero promises. I hope so. Kydarius, who had arrived at the spa to see the quiet moment between the two, had backed out and had attempted to tell Gideon and Lou they should wait a minute before joining. What do you mean I should wait? Gideon hollers before slamming the door open with his foot. And thus, we are in our next session. Session 60, people.
Yay! Should have made a cake.
Should have made a cake. I'm so glad that I didn't buy the Christmas gifts that I was going to get for you because I found a better one. So,
hey, nice.
Also, Mariah's been doing this whole like 30 gifts for 30 days because I'm turning 30. And she's disgustingly cute. And one of the things that she got was Big Red, which doesn't seem like a big deal until you think that this had to be ordered from Canada to be able to get it here.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. It's big in Canada and it's big in like the deep south. And there's a Sonic by the house that has Big Red.
All the Sonics in the Ozarks have Big Red.
Yeah, it's rare. It's very, very uncommon.
Huh. I've always grown up with it, but
yeah. So super excite. So we ended up everybody going to bed. Everybody got a long rest, which meant everybody leveled up if they needed to level up. So I guess the question is now, it's a new day. You're in the Underdark. There's no such thing. But what do you want to do?
We had decided last session to talk to Chipgrin before we left.
Okay. After Chipgrin, what are you guys kind of thinking about doing? Are you guys wanting to go back into Rockblight and finish up a couple of little things there? Look into the Medusa problem, maybe? Or, well, let's see what happens with Chipgrin first, I guess. All right, so you guys are heading off over into the Gold Whisker clan area. I I guess he might still be in. Um,
Yeah, it's been a day. I don't know how long their meeting's gonna be.
Okay.
I'll probably check with the people first.
Diggermatox.
Diggermatox. I was looking at BLINGDENSTONE, and all I could think of was that. And I was like, that's not their name. That's the place. Their name
How
is
can you
something
forget
else.
the song? Like, that's
I
just
didn't sing the
always in the
song.
back of my
That's
head.
what that's why you make songs, to remember things, and I just forgot to sing it. Diggermatox, diggermatox. Yes.
all right, we are with the dinner. Yep, that's where we are. The map has been changed. You guys are in your private room because they just assumed. Every time you want to come in, they're just like, all right, let's go.
Like Lou's like, and then just like, Lou's gonna ask, yeah, so how did the meeting with Chipgrin go?
Dorbo sighs and Senny smiles, says, actually, it went quite well. And Dorbo kind of, it went well. I mean, as well as it can go with, having to deal with be nice. Yeah, okay. It was agreed that the Gold Whisker clan and the Blingdenstone Smurf Neblins. My God, I've only been awake for an hour. Give me a chance. Are going to work together to solve this Pudding King problem. Who calls himself a Pudding King? What kind of stupid idiot? You worked with him. Yeah, I did. We're gonna work together to solve the problem.
In what capacity? Are you talking bringing your collective armies together to make an assault on the Pudding King's forces, or what are we talking?
Yes. We are going to work together with our collective armies to solve this problem. However, Dorbo says, of course there's a however. Nothing can be just simple. The problem is that the number one reason that this thing got out of hand in the first place. What are you doing?
Making coffee.
Okay, I'm
Chilling.
She had a big red in her hand.
You're like,
Um, he says the problem is the reason this got so out of hand in the first place is that the Sverfneblin clan or people are small in comparison to humans, whatever this man is. He points to Kydarius.
Oh,
So you're saying the problem is that you're short?
Let me finish.
Oh,
So, to do a lot of our building, we command earth elementals. You may have noticed on your way into the city, there were a lot that would work out in the farms and everything like that because essentially they're twice our size, 3 times as strong, and are able to dig and build as needed. You probably saw a few throughout Blingdenstone while you were here. The problem is that once we go through those doors, we go into rock blight. They tend to go mad and start killing things. So we have to block off that area. Something's been causing them to go crazy. And we thought, well, we have all of these slimes. Maybe they're just kind of problematic with slimes. But every time a slime would move through the city and move toward that area, the earth elementals didn't care. And if there was a slime that came in and attacked the city, the earth elementals would help fight it off and wouldn't have any problems with it. It seems to really be as they go into that part of the city that we have this problem.
Who raises her hand? She's like, do you think it's the Gorgon woman?
The what?
Medusa, as we call it in the common tongue.
Yeah, they told when we were just in Rockblight, coincidentally, doing some ghosty stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Not dying at all, and the let's see, what was it? The guard. He told us that there was a Gorgon, a Medusa, who was
that's just child, play thing to keep kids away from dark places.
I gotta be perfectly honest with you. The last time someone went Kusha, it's a child's story. It very nearly and or would have, if that had happened, wiped us all out. So I'm inclined to lend credence.
Mid conversation. What?
Lou turns to him and been like, okay, we've been over this. It's a paradox. Like, it has happened. I've seen it happen, but also it hasn't happened because I made it up.
I'm caught up. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I told you guys. They all thought the fungus, they thought she was just like a boogeyman story too. And hey, guess what? She wasn't. She was really, really horrible. And like, I think this is another instance of like, it's just a myth. And then, oh no, it's going to kill us all. Just saying. Okay. And then she like turns back to the digger.
They probably said the same thing about the Demogorgon back across the lake, and then that thing came in and killed everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
So that might be real.
I mean,
possible.
All things could be real, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. But I guess what I was really trying to say was that no one's ever seen it.
Because they turned to stone.
Yeah, if you see it, then you're done. It's too late then.
People who go into Rockblight come back.
But do all of them?
Yeah, but they don't see it.
Okay, I get what you're saying. But honestly, like, a Medusa in Blingdenstone is silly. They just say that to scare people from going in there. However, Ogremok's Bane, Cine kind of jumps into. Ogremok's Bane was identified about 50 years ago as what was most likely the cause of the earth elementals going a little awry. It is a atypical earth elemental. Oh my gosh, am I having a stroke? Earth elemental that has kind of secluded itself in Rockblight, and essentially because of its atypical form, other earth elementals getting close to it kind of messes with their heads like an electromagnetic wave, and causes them to go a little mad. Shouldn't be too much to deal with, but we're working on a way to kind of figure out how to stop that problem. It's probably related. They're kind of like talking amongst themselves right now, but he's like, it's probably related to ENTÉMOCH'S BOON though. Like, I mean, it makes sense. You have a really good thing and then you have a really bad thing that kind of balances the universe out. She's like, yeah, but
question. I mean, I'm sure you have your plans and stuff, but you weren't intending to bring earth elementals to the to Rockblight because that's where they go crazy and stuff, right? Like,
we can't bring them there now. No,
right?
We would highly prefer to use them in a battle against the slimes. Because I mean,
Yeah, they're big rock monsters. So I mean, who wouldn't want a giant rock monster? So
Right. I
yeah.
mean, you can all just run at each other and fight, or you can come in on cavalry, you know? It's
Mhm.
kind of the same way. So Chipgrin and I, we decided we would definitely be fighting together, but if we could figure out this Ogre Mox Bane problem first, then it would be even more beneficial for the both of us.
Oh, okay. Hear that. Heard that.
What what was the Intoximox boon?
Intomox
It's
Boon?
about.
Yeah, that.
What's the
Um,
intoxicating boon? How do you get that again?
so a little history about Svirfneblin mythology. Well, not so much mythology because mythology is real. What do you call it when mythology becomes real?
History?
That was my thought.
I mean, I guess Svirfneblin history. You had when it came to Earth elementals, you had twin princes, thousands of years ago. One of them's name was Entémoch, and his twin was Ogremok. Um, like his brother, Entomok resembled a gigantic earth elemental living in a mountain. He could burrow through the ground, merging with earth and stones and moving through them without disturbing the ground. He could even manifest himself only as a face made of stone in a cavernous wall if you needed to speak directly with him. He always maintained a good relationship with Segoyan Earth Caller, who is the gnome deity of deep earth and nature. That's our main deity that we worship. Um, However, Ogremok has always considered Entomok an enemy, but Entomok's feelings for his brother are relatively unknown. We do have some Svirfneblin priests here in town, who supposedly know ways to summon him. I've never seen it myself. Um, but there is supposedly a place outside of Blingdenstone, relatively close, but just outside of the city walls of Blingdenstone, where Intamox Boon can be retrieved, which is supposedly, yeah, a huge boost to morale and power that is Svirfneblin or whoever happens to be there could come into.
Oh, cool. Well, that's that.
So
Um,
this boon, it is like physical boon you can grab and hold and have, or it is more spiritual.
Uh, it's a little bit of both. It's something that you like reach out and touch, and then you absorb the power from, like a spell gem,
I
essentially.
see. Okay. And you have this boon?
We, I have never seen it myself. There are some who say that it is in a cavern near Blingdenstone, but that is truthfully more myth than it is um, ever been proven.
but essentially, what you're saying is you and you are all working on getting this boon so you can get your earth elementals working, and then that's when you'll come in with the power and the stuff and make things happen.
We definitely want to it's a twofold process. We want to find Intamox Boon if we can,
Mhm.
boost everybody, that'd be fantastic, but also defeat or destroy or scare off Ogremok's Bane so that when those earth elementals move in to kind of help us in battle, we don't have to, be worried about them killing us as well.
All right. Okay.
What does this boon? Is there a legend about what it looks like? Is it like red gem or something, or is it more?
Um,
Because if we were to go marching through caverns and we see gem, we might think, oh, it is just sapphire. When really, it could be a boon.
Yeah, how will we know when we found it? Unless someone's like, I bestow the boon upon you.
Could be distributed by old men in cave. Yes.
it's
If your histories say anything relating to the subject.
I'm not really sure what it is.
Would
Like,
would the priests know more? Like, we're interested in the subject, obviously, or maybe, because boost, yay. Would the priests have a better idea about what it is and where to find it, or or how to call
Well, I mean,
in
there's one
Takuma
way we can
to-
find out. Wink, wink.
um,
Oh yes.
they
Yes.
they may know more about it. Be warned, they're a little zealous.
Me too. So we'll have something to relate with.
Excellent. Well, I mean, if unless y'all any of y'all have any more questions, I'm good. Sounds like everyone's good. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for your time.
Of course,
I mean-
as always.
What's the timeline on all this? Just general question. Like, are we doing this tomorrow? Week from now?
We've been holding off on the slimes separately for years, combining our forces. We have a little bit more of that leeway time to work toward this without feeling like the world's coming crashing down around us. So we, all things considered, we have a few months before we have to make a move one way or another.
Heard that.
Okay, cool. Nice chatting with you.
Of course.
As soon as we're like away from that area, just kind of like walking out the room.
Or
I'll be
like, well, Leon. I mean, not Leon. Gideon was like leaning on his great hammer at the time. Was asleep, and then so as he says, "Oh, okay. What's the plan? What's the plan?"
guys, we could totally find the boon. Maybe both of the boons if we want them. Wait, were there two boons? I forgot. But we could
There's a
find the
boon and
boon. Oh yeah, we could find the boon and the bane.
I don't think we want the bane, do we? Like,
Well,
what?
we wanna boost the boon and banish the bane.
Banish the bane. Got it. I can do that. I can punch.
Get a new.
What
working
are
on a
you
new
guys
song.
talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're gonna talk
Okay,
to
Ogremok. You know Intamak and Ogremok. Everyone knows that.
Intermock and Over. I mean, come on, Intermock and Ogremock. I mean,
Yeah,
everyone
of
knows that.
course.
We're in Blended.
Okay, Neo, you specifically say that 10 times fast.
Intermock and Ogremock. Intermock and Ogremock.
You know what? There it is. I knew you wouldn't stay on track. That's what I needed.
Oh, dang it! I was supposed to crap. um, yes. They won't attack until we get the boon. Otherwise, the Earth Elementals are gonna go cray.
Wait, who's attacking what?
The Diggermatox. Diggermatox.
Attacking what? So I missed like literally. He
We're gonna
said
talk to
one
a-
word,
We're gonna talk
and
to
I
a
fell
ghost.
asleep. Oh, okay. I'm good with that. So I got you if needed. So.
Sweet. So to wait, don't tell me Barrow Warden.
Oh yeah, we were talking about things.
Oh, going to Barrow Warden Judger.
Burrow, Warden, Judger. Okay. Who just
The dishwasher left.
the dishwasher?
Mhm.
What happened while I was gone?
That's all good. No worries.
Don't worry about it.
The dishwasher's name was Loot.
Sure. All right. Let me get y'all moved over to Burrow Warden Jadger. Jadger. All right. And we are here.
As we're heading into the as we're heading in towards that, Lou is gonna kind of be talking, I guess specifically to Nero, but not like quietly, and be like, so do you think he can find information instantly, or like do you think we can pose a question and be like, get back to us? Because I kind of want to know, and this will, and this will help us in the future. I want to know who the benefactor is that we're working with.
Okay. If he doesn't know the answer immediately, it will take a little bit, but if he does know the answer right away, he'll just tell you. It kind of depends on what the question is.
And that's what I say to Luke. Just kidding. No.
Yeah. Lou's like, do you think we should use one of our, because at this point we've got what, 5 questions left? We're going to ask one about the boon.
Mm-hmm.
We could ask one about the benefactor, because I mean we're going to need to know to
I mean, that's brilliant. If we could just find out now, that's perfect. And I honestly don't have any other questions in the universe, so I'm good. I'm game.
have any other questions
In the whole universe.
I mean,
Whatever
there's
that
whole
is.
universe.
I mean, there's a few recipes that are found intriguing, but other than that, I mean,
This is why you need approval of the board, dude.
Yeah, well,
but that. Oh, I forgot. Board. I like to pose a question.
he had no questions,
ahead.
and now he has one.
I like
ahead.
to ask Barrow Warden Jadger the location of the boon.
All in favor?
That is-
Say aye.
Great idea.
Excellent. Excellent.
All
Yes.
opposed? Nay.
Nay. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Yes.
Well, now you lost approval.
Oh no! Wait, no.
Now we're gonna have to wait to the next board meeting for it to go approval.
Is
Next
that
board
like a
meeting
cooldown time? Oh man. Well, I guess we can ask about your benefactor thing now.
I mean, I think we can ask more than one time.
Oh, yay. Awesome. Perfect. To the Barrow Warden.
Is that another child? I've never seen that child.
Yep, that's the 3 of them now.
Yep.
I've seen that one before.
Multiplying.
Big time dance.
It's funny. I'm like not looking at that screen, so
That
you guys are
Mario?
seeing all of them, and I'm not.
Oh,
And there's a
they
third.
look like they're having a lot of fun. They just keep
I haven't
multiplying.
seen that one before.
No, she was the one who was flossing.
All right,
There was a
Isaac, go
child
brush
who
your
was
teeth, and
flossing.
then Cassie, you
What?
you follow, and then
Child
lay
that
down.
was flossing.
Oh, it's in the dance.
Oh,
That's the dance.
Yes. Put that away.
It's called
before-
flossing.
He's,
You have
he's
done
waiting to bite you.
flossing any more hick?
I mean, I could have got like a straw. Yeah. Ooh. Huh. Howdy, ma'am. It's not a face.
Okay. Burrow Warden Judger approaches as ghosts do. They are not there, and then they're directly in front of you. Good sir.
No one. Should I? I didn't think I was allowed
No,
to ask a
no.
question.
Sorry. No. No. Yeah.
You
yeah,
got
Nero, you're good.
approval.
Mhm.
Are we letting him?
We'll intervene as needed.
Barrow Warden Judger.
Yes, sir.
I have a question. First of all, this isn't the question. This is just a question, but it's not the question. Have you heard of the boons? Oh no, not the ogre one. The other one.
Intima.
It is Entémoch. I was like, is it really Entémoch? Yes, Entémoch's boon. You've heard of the story, the Entémoch and Ogremok thing. You're familiar with that?
Of course.
Excellent. The official question. Do you know where to find ENTÉMOC'S Boon? And can you tell us? That's one question.
Yes. I have it on good authority where it is located. I can show you to the entrance. The biggest problem with getting to ENTÉMOC'S Boon isn't so much knowing where the cavern is, but navigating the passageways into ENTÉMOC.
Actually getting it is the problem. Not finding it, but getting it.
Well, finding it's hard too. I mean, I mean, if you didn't know what you were looking for, you would pass right by it, never even know it.
Oh.
But so I can show you at least where it is, but it would be up to your own devices on then navigating through the system itself. Overall, ENTÉMOC'S Boon. Why? If you don't mind me asking, why are you looking into a myth?
Because we
We don't
want.
believe in myths.
Yes, we don't want to, and we believe in. Wait, sorry, what did you say? I got you said we don't believe
You
in
do
myths, and
believe.
we want to. Yes, I got those mixed up for a second there. Sorry.
Also, because we're gonna get the boon to get rid of the bane of Ogre Matak.
Ogremok. Oh, of course. Of course. Ogremok, who is hiding in Rocklight. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
that.
do you want me to just are we heading out now or
I'm good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, I
there's
feel
no
well
problems with
rested.
that.
It's a new
you know.
day, I presume.
Oh,
whether
Lou's gonna be like, "Oh shoot, were we gonna go talk to Chipgrin now or later?" We went to go check on that, and then we got distracted. So
what do we what are we gonna talk
Well,
to
he
him
wanted to
about?
chat with us. Remember, he said we were supposed to hit him up,
Oh, nice.
and of course we were supposed to hit him up yesterday, and well, things happened, and so we didn't.
I see.
I don't know, like I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
Tiberius, Gideon, how do y'all feel?
Well, I'm thinking maybe if we were to find the boon first, it could help us with literally everything else. Taking care of the Gorgon, taking care of the Pudding King, taking care of finding your friend, taking care of converting the entire Underdark to follow the religion of the Obsidian Dragon. It could, like, all of everything we want to accomplish here. It could be done.
Don't remember that on the list.
I mean, do you
It
think
was down there. Yeah, it was on the list.
maybe
Oh.
like the were rats seem to know how to navigate the rat tunnels and the like? So maybe we can get maybe they know how to navigate the cavern labyrinth thing the boon's in. Maybe we can get some help.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
possible. I mean, I have a lantern if we need light to navigate.
I mean, we all we have and like Lou pulls out a stick and it's just glowing. Like I've got a light too, and she puts it right. But like there, I'm just saying like maybe there's traps or surprises.
It's possible. I'm not particularly worried about it, but I don't particularly worry about most things.
I was about to say you weren't particularly worried about going into Rocklight the first time, and Alfonso did die.
That was unrelated.
yes, I remember bringing his spirit
Kind of.
here. That was interesting.
That was.
How did he take it? Like, he seems pretty chill right now. How did he take it whenever you found him?
I never told him.
That's just the best.
Okay.
It was temporary, anyways.
He's
I
like,
was
oh,
like, oh, hi,
hey, what's up?"
Alfonso. And he was like, how do you know my name? And I was like, well, I heard them talking with you.
You were wearing a name tag. It fell off. Just not there anymore.
No, it's not on the ground either. We already vacuumed.
Where did I get a name tag?
So, um, yeah, I never told him.
Nice.
Probably for the best.
He's not the brightest.
If you see any of the rest of us, just hopefully it doesn't happen. But like, if you happen to come across us and or are guiding us, if you could just like hold us for a minute, just like stall a little bit.
You want us to
So that
you want
way-
him to imprison our souls?
Well, no, stall because we're gonna kind of like if you die Nero, we're gonna try to bring you back again. So if Jedger can just kind of keep you from going towards the light or the great flame in the sky, because you like a bug to the like it's just no, not in prison. Just kind of
Okay.
pause the dying. If he could pause the movement of the spirit temporarily.
I see the logic here. I'm just the implications. Can you do that? Or would you do us a solid? Just chat us up for a little bit. Pause for on the.
I mean,
fade
if you
into the
don't think it's
afterlife.
possible to pause spirits, then how do you describe me?
Man, I thought you're somebody's favorite. You know somebody in the afterlife. I don't know. They're like, hey, you want to be super cool?
Oh, it's because I have unfinished business in the realm of the living.
Oh, well, that's easy. We all have unfinished business, right?
So there you go. We'll be
yeah,
able to hold on to you just fine.
There we go.
Cool.
Kidder's got to convert the world. Gideon's got to, I don't know, suck something. Lou's got so many things to fix, like Ives and whatnot. And
You
I
can't
got
comprehend
things-
my goals. I don't suck.
I said, or something.
Yeah, or something, all right.
Awesome. So
I
we're
mean-
good if we die, probably for a time.
My
So no
goal
more-
is
no more questions. We're just heading straight to the thing.
Mm,
you get
should you now, or should we later?
Chip-
I mean,
Chipgren,
we
get-
probably.
some. Oh, Lou's like, okay, this isn't like an official question. This is just more like a tertiary related sub question to the previously asked question. Do you think, and this is just like personal,
Just
whatever.
chatting,
just
Chat-
yeah,
chat
just we're friends
between
here,
ghost
You
and
saved one of
gal.
our dead people. We brought you some dead people. Ghosts. It's great. Do you think having a were-rat with us would be helpful in navigating? Like, because you said you'll take us to the entrance, and that's kudos, awesome. Also, if you could tell us what it looks like, that'd be great. But that's another tertiary question, still related. Do you think like a were-rat Snurflebelin would be helpful?
I don't trust those sub Smurf Nevlins.
Oh,
Never met a nice one.
okay.
I like
Gotcha,
nudge Nero.
okay.
And I'm like, racist, right?
I think so. I think so.
Mostly the color,
Yeah.
mostly the color of their skin that gets under my. Like if they're gonna look dirty all the time, like I mean, you can only assume that their culture is the same.
I mean, racism to my notes. Jagger, racist.
Let me just.
Lou's
Nope.
just like
No further questions, Your Honor.
she turns to them and is like, Can you change a ghost? Do I try to explain
Oh.
it?
Wow. Is there a
Like-
point in changing a ghost? Because they're already dead.
Mm.
So then,
I mean,
Huh.
you can always re-kill a ghost. I mean, like, you can kill dead things.
well, that's.
But like that's just
well, I guess, but
we're-
that's
we're-
not exactly.
we're trying to improve, I guess. Like,
Hmm. Well,
This-
if
this
I'm a
feels like a-
ghost, you can try to change me.
With the death, second death.
No, that's not the change we're talking. That's not the.
That's-
Nope. Not that one.
okay,
Um,
okay, let's
I vote skip on the. Wow, why did I blank?
I don't know, I slept during the meeting, so I'm literally just been tagging along by the thread today, so
He fell
I'm off
asleep
my
again.
game. Old man syndrome, you know how it is.
Did you not sleep during like last night?
I
Like you're
did,
just
but like,
soaking in the
dude,
spa the whole time?
You know,
I did. It
he's
was
just
so nice, but like, dude, the second he opened his mouth, it was so boring. Like, I just like had zero interest.
I think he's just not used to sleeping without the armor. I think he's still getting used to that.
Ah, that's why he's off. Makes
think
That'll
sense.
do it.
But it is an improvement. I will say that. I forgot that beds are soft.
Yep. Also, there's the whole smell thing. It smells so much better. It's just really messing with the mind. Anyway, I think we could skip the were rats. Personally, I think we can handle it. I mean, you're smart. He's wise. And he's like super strong.
You know, after that circle of death, I kind of been itching to use it. It's been a while. I'm like getting just like stretching. Like, ugh.
But you don't have to circle of death. That's not well. That
Oh,
makes
not
off
you.
the pills,
Anything that's in our way.
But we're in a circle. It's a circle.
No, but like
It doesn't have to be on me or us.
Okay, that's good because that would be a bad idea.
You see me do it plenty of times. I've only
Hasn't
hit that
killed me
one
yet.
water person that took your blade and left. Like, you were like, here's this amazing item. He's like a sucker. Like,
That was a really good axe. Maybe I should have learned a lesson.
just
okay.
wondrous item and
I mean-
all. It's all good.
So, Jadger, the cavern, you're willing to show us the way?
Sure, absolutely.
Well, extraction team 4. Oh wait, you got upset last time I said a thing. So I'm just gonna walk.
But
Look at you learning.
were we upset about?
lessons. He called us. Remember, he said, Nero and the crew. Like he called us the
Ah.
crew. Wow. Yeah, that was like 2 ghosts and several deaths
Yeah.
ago. But
Yeah, I remember main character syndrome over here. That's right. All right, let's go. We all know it's Kydarius, so stop your acting, Nero.
I mean, everyone knows that.
Jadger just kind of begins floating up the stairs. Y'all are still talking to each other. He's just like, "Hey,
All right, crew, let's roll out.
not
Yes,
even mad.
sir.
Yep. Right.
Nero, pip cheerio. Let's go. Like, yeah, like.
Right away, sir. Yes, on the way. Yes.
What did I hit?
Eldritch
Oh.
Blast.
No, that was a magic.
I'm not
Magic
just blasting
surge.
anything.
Oh.
You failed your magic surge.
Did I hit a magic surge?
Yep.
And you failed it.
And you. Wow. Sometimes the magic
Alright.
just oozes out, and then.
you got a 103. Let's see what you get."
Oh,
Well, I guess.
And this-
I'm nowhere near
this
that.
is where the party wipe comes out.
I guess I'll go ahead and use the surge that I tried to cast water breathing on all of us.
Okay.
Was that? Oh yeah, because you did say you were gonna cast water, but yeah.
But I didn't yet. Like, I don't know where that came from.
Roll me a d4, please.
Okay. Let's do it here.
Or I pick 3. No, I should have picked 1. God
I
damn
know
it.
it's saying rolling the dice for a long time for 1 dice.
I pick 1.
Oh.
Oh, dang
you,
it.
you were right the first time.
Gideon, your spell works as expected. However, the rest of the party noticed something about him.
Oh, come on.
In at first you're like, "Oh, this is just his ego is swollen." We already knew that. But then you realize, no, his head is literally like 3 times larger than it was. And it will be like that for the next 3 days.
Just.
Lou's like,
Good thing I don't
"Oh
have
my
the
God,
helmet
was-
on. Like,
yeah, was the helmet keeping it like in?
It was deformed. So like the top of his head is normal sized with a helmet on, but then the rest of it is just like
Once I noticed, like, okay, you guys know weird stuff happens down here. Don't act surprised.
I mean,
mean,
it's still
it only happens
surprising.
to you.
Yeah, it doesn't
Really?
It happens a lot to Nero too, just differently.
Not really. I
I'm
mean,
still. There was one time I had magma skin for like 5 minutes.
Right.
but that's just
And
Nero.
I didn't
like-
make a big deal about it.
Well, I mean, Nero and something to do with fire, like that's just Nero. I think the only weird thing I've ever seen out of Nero was the weird pink bubbles, but quite frankly, that's also kind of Nero.
The bubbles.
So,
that was funny.
Whatever. You're welcome. You can breathe on the water if it happens.
Oh, score.
Thank you.
so.
can you actually go underwater, or are you just gonna like float on top like a bobber? Do we have to check?
I don't know. I guess we can go find out. And like, I pretend I'm gonna reach for your ankles and start like, and I'm like, oh, my back. Ugh.
Oh,
Too
is
much
it-
weight.
Is that
Oh my goodness.
It's not
Probably-
just air. It's not just air.
Oh, this time carrying this team. Oh. And then I get back up and give you finger guns. Like, eh.
we are? While we're goofing, keeping an eye on Jedger because I know John's like,
absolutely.
okay, he's gone. You guys didn't follow him, so no, we've been watching him.
Walking
We
and
can goof.
talking, walking and talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
as
can
one
walk and
does.
goof. We're talented.
He can go
That's
to
fine.
into a plane and I could still watch him.
As long as you are aware that he is on the move. I gotta watch you guys. Or really, I don't. I just let you guys do whatever you're doing, and then you're like, "Oh crap!"
We're getting better at being like, no, we're doing the thing. We're just also doing the other thing.
Also,
Yeah.
multitasking. You know?
He just kind of silently just floats forward, leads you all throughout the city, through the maze near the front door, through the front gates, down the stairs, and he takes a sharp left and follows the street down. And eventually that road becomes less of a paved road and more of a dirt road, and you find yourself back out into the wilds of the Underdark, and you just keep trekking on. You don't end up coming across anything, but when they said that it was in the vicinity of Blingdenstone,
Mhm.
I don't think it was made very clear that, or you don't feel it was made very clear that within a vicinity is like at less than a few days. And 2 days later, Jadger stops in the middle of this pathway and turns around and looks at you and says, "Is here."
Oh, this is it, huh?
Wow, that
Is it-
was
You look to
Anything
your
we
right.
should be worried about on this once we go through here?
It's probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm
he.
glad.
The story is that it's an old summoning circle for Entémoch and his boon, of course. But it is definitely magical because I can't get into it, but whether it's actually what people say it is something I cannot tell you. You look to your right and there is a crevice on the wall that leads back a little bit. There's a small kind of curious way marker, and if you were just walking by, you probably wouldn't have thought anything about it or even maybe even noticed it. But it's a small pyramid of carefully stacked stones next to this mouth of an otherwise unassuming tunnel. He says, Feel free to go in. I will see you back at the burrow. Don't get lost.
Won't get lost.
Thanks for the tip.
That's not foreboding at all.
Well, that's a tiny bit concerning. Hey, once we make sure we can open this door, I need a minute to cast a spell.
There's not a door. Like you can see through it. Like it's gonna be a squeeze, but like you can fit it.
Oh, okay.
You need a minute?
I need literally a minute.
All right. Yeah, sure. Take your time.
A minute.
Gadger just poofs and he's gone.
Hi, Judge.
Okay, so I will add it on D&D Beyond. I mean on whatchamacallit yet.
As
Well, let
Gideon
me
is,
magic surge first.
as Gideon is casting a spell, Kadesh is gonna say, "So did you guys know that I am immune to all poison and disease and have been since before we met?"
You seem
That's
like you would be.
epic.
Yeah.
Oh, did
I
you like
know.
unpunch just the attempt of disease being in your body?
Yes. My immune system punches poison disease so hard that it just vanishes.
That's epic.
Yeah.
That's why you would eat and drinking all the random stuff people challenge you to in prison.
Yes, and I wish I'd remembered this in all of the
Mhm.
fights we've been in.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I've
Because
heard
I've
of
just been
other.
getting beaten down a lot, and I feel like a
Mhm.
lot of it has been poison, but whatever.
Yeah. It's I seem to hear of a lot of martial people having similar
Okay,
things.
so like at mid conversation, you're gonna see just Gideon's eyes just bright purple, and then instead of his pupils just being purple, it's just entirely purple
Mhm.
as he casts foresight.
Ooh. Okay.
But all right, I can see pretty much at the answer to the universe, so I'm good to go for whatever.
So the answer to the universe is
42.
Oh, write that down. Got it.
All right.
Okay, we may
We're heading
continue.
into this cavern.
Yes.
It is.
I was gonna say it's probably like pitch black.
Yeah.
Lou does have her
Okay, I'm gonna check
staff
in
of
the kids.
Mm-hmm.
her
Night,
her
everybody.
rod of continual flame pulled out that she's had this whole freaking time. She's been going through her bag.
Going in.
So you step into this dark cavern. Gideon's eyes are glowing oddly. Um, um, here's how this works. You very quickly realize this is a twisted cavern. I mean, we're talking like branches of pathways.
Mhm.
And so how it's going to play gameplay wise is you're going to have to make a group check.
Mhm.
Do we all know how group checks work?
Everyone rolls, and then it's like a certain group DC that we're trying to
Yes.
meet. Or okay.
Okay. The DC is 20.
It sounds so
So-
outrageously reasonable, and I know it's not for this.
Well, on the bright side, I do get advantage on them, so that should help us a tiny bit.
John.
Yep.
Would I get advantage on it since I do have that one thing with the Underdark? It's the Natural Explorer. Sorry, I was stalling.
Yes.
Hey,
Good on you
then-
for saying something, kid. I'd have forgotten.
And then I'm not for the check, but as a note, I do want to grab my dagger and then go to because there's like cave walls in this area, I presume.
Yeah, yeah. You're like
go the one furthest to the left, and then etch out a 1 on that one. Go to the next one, etch a 2, and then so on
I was
and so
gonna
forth.
start leaving pamphlets under rocks, but that works better.
um,
okay. So
that's
Blue
what I'll be
has
doing.
advantage. Nero will have advantage.
Score. Cool.
Heck yeah. What kind of check are we doing?
Yeah.
Charisma check, right?
Either
Charisma check.
it is either a survival or
Or
investigation. You have
Or
to
what?
decide investigation. You have to decide as a party which one you want.
Ah.
Survival.
oh
Survival.
Survival.
oh
Investigation.
investigation.
Ah.
Wait,
Can we
wait.
flip
So
the
let's
coin
just pure numbers game here. I've got a 7 to investigation, which means the lowest
Same.
I can do is an 8. So that's
Nice,
16
nice.
minimum right there. What do you guys have on survival?
Mine is, or survival, I have a +3.
Investigation number wise, it sounds better.
Investigation, I have a -1.
Okay.
Shit.
He has a 0.
Well, my survival will be +1.
And lose survival.
3.
I feel like survival might be the better option.
8 plus 3 plus 4, but
So
that's a
we're
0 minus 1,
guaranteed
14. That's 13 for investigation total. For
16, 15.
And a 15 for survival. So survival technically has better odds.
whatever. I'm rolling with advantage. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Survival it is.
survival.
Which one are you going to do, Winston? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's bad.
It doesn't matter for me. We're like, we don't need these handicaps. We're like, we're fine.
Nat 20. There you go.
17.
made it, yo.
17. Bro, this is the one you're supposed to be good at. We get the same. Like,
Me, I rolled with advantage, so I got 25.
So
oh, I see that now. Good job.
two of you passed and 2 of you failed. Oh my
I failed with a
God.
17.
But it's a group check, so they yay.
But the majority of the group has to pass.
I
But that's not what you just said.
Yeah, you said it was DC based on the group roll. DC at 20.
That's not how group checks work.
That's what you told us.
That's how he just explained it. Am I the only one? I'm being
Yeah.
gaslit here.
I have heard multiple ways of group checks, and that's what I mean. Yes, I've heard both ways.
I mean,
Let me see.
realistically,
Let me look into the actual rules.
I-
Make a group ability
just-
check. Everyone in the group makes the check. If at least half the group succeeds, the whole group succeeds. So we're good.
Okay.
We have to do these. How many times?
I just said investigation for half the group who's automatically going to get advantage every time. I'm just throwing that out there.
Knowing how it works, I'm still going with survival.
Yeah.
What?
More chances.
Mm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
20.
So you guys really, bro? After 6 hours of following these paths, searching through, surviving, and more importantly, investigating, scratching numbers in the walls, and Lou just like feeling like she's been here before.
Gideon's seen in the immediate future, so he's like, that we went that way and it was a dead end already. And
we,
so,
went that way. We already went that way. No, we didn't. I just marked it.
Lou's definitely like, is this what I sound like when I talk about the time that didn't happen? That we did, but also did. Is this what I sound like?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
No wonder you guys are looking at me like this, but you get it now, don't you, Gideon?
After 6
He's
hours,
totally
you
not
finally
listening.
come
He
across
went that way.
your next lead. And your next lead is a tunnel whose entrance is flanked by the sculpted faces of a male and female deep gnome. You're heading in the correct direction. At least you feel like you are. But we have another group check that you need to make. This time the DC is 22.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence, investigation, or wisdom, survival.
Okay, guys.
I mean, my vote's on investigation. That's 2 plus 7s with advantage.
Yeah, I would agree this time because I would need a 19. Lou would also need a 19. Nero would just need
For in
14.
I have a 0
I'm talking about for
into
survival.
investigation. Oh,
For
for
survival.
survival.
Yeah,
I
we
have
would need
plus-
two
plus 8.
19s, a 14, and Gideon has a lower number as well.
A 1 for survival.
Yeah, I will say investigate.
I mean,
All right, Lou,
It's-
this
it's
is
the
where we get
group.
our nat ones. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I used my nat 20. I'm in trouble.
You people have to pass it. Okay.
Yeah. Me and Lou are the smartest. Okay.
All right. You guys continue on down these paths. It takes another 5 hours. But you do manage. You come across a, how do I describe it?
yellow.
No, I have a map of it here, actually.
Yellow.
Pull up the map. That's racist.
CJ, again,
Yeah,
we
he said
went
this-
over this.
He said to describe it. What are you supposed to do? It's a trap.
All right. Putting up our map. I think we're all here. Yes, we are, because players and oops. Helps if I click the right
Well,
button.
I still see the city.
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh,
all
there you
right.
Wow.
There we go.
It's not yellow, you racist dick.
I'm ju-
Um,
Yeah, fine. It's purple.
that's also racist. They're called Nigerian. Characters, you'll explore this cavern a little bit and you find shattered bits of statuary throughout. Yep.
What do the statuary look like?
Oh my goodness. How about you give me an investigation check?
Also, what
Right.
does the fox say?
Ring ding ding da ding da ding ding ding.
You're the one that forced
Lou,
it.
oh
You
my
tell us.
goodness, these
Oh my
freaking
land.
nat 20s, bro.
Woo.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna roll bad next.
You look into these and you're kind of picking them up because they don't seem to really fit with like the rest of the cavern. I will move you so that you are looking at some of them. As everybody's kind of spreading out, looking around the room, you kind of call out, "Hey, this is like petrified, something petrified, like a cave animal petrified."
I'm gonna. Nero's gonna immediately blind himself with the blind.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like, all right, time to cast Arcane Eye, and that's gonna do it for me.
I'm ready.
Oh, Magic Surge was a 1.
Oh, because he's casting Arcane Eye.
Cool. You rolled a 163. What do you think you're going to get this time?
I think that everything will happen normally, and then about 20,000 platinum falls into my hands.
I thought it was that you had to keep your eyes open for the next hour.
Hmm.
just,
Like, I could use
so
it, but my
odd.
eyes are still open. So it
Yes,
doesn't,
so
like-
it's still.
Scratch your corneas so bad.
no, that's my whole kit. Is my eyes.
Your spell works
Okay.
as intended.
Mm-hmm.
Then the platinum.
I'm gonna keep what happened. A secret.
Oh no!
Ah, bruh. Are you saying it's something I wouldn't immediately notice?
You would not notice it whatsoever.
All right, that's fair. It's fair.
Hmm.
Okay, so what's your arcane eye do? Remind me.
I'll slap it in the chat.
It's a- It's essentially a camera that he looks
Yeah.
through.
Yep.
It's a magical camera.
It doesn't have a spell save DC. You didn't know that. But if it did, it would be 19.
Hey, it's a GoPro. That's what it is. It's a GoPro
Yeah.
that you're always looking through.
Yeah. And if I wasn't
Okay.
looking through it, it would still give me signals of, as needed. As it's a super dope spell.
Well, as you look around, I feel like you would have the arcane eye looking in the like opposite direction of you. Would that be correct?
Well, the good thing about it is it's. I think it's 360. Let me read it.
The eye can look in every direction.
Yes.
Ooh, Kadarius with the big numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at it. Okay. Yeah, Kadarius.
All right.
Well, you did not immediately leave the cave, which means that the creatures that do inhabit this cavern at the moment have awoken, and you guys are now going to be in initiative as two quite large basilisks
Mm-hmm.
kind of awaken and scurry across the ground toward you.
Battle music.
You can tell they just kind of like found it and now they're like it's their home kind of thing. So we have our order. Is that too loud?
No.
I'm good at
At least not for me.
Kydarius, you are up first.
Hey, I'm not last. That's weird.
You do see them. Yes, you do.
Okay, Kadarius is going to, let's see. How far is this? He has a movement of 55 feet. Easy. Easy. Okay, okay. Kadarius is going to run.
Apologize. How far away are you from them? You're away, right? Yeah. Okay.
45 feet from this guy. Okay, move just straight forward, jumping over wherever this thing in the center is.
It's like a summoning circle. It's just a couple of steps. It's nothing too high.
He's gonna try not to step in the middle of the summoning circle just in case. And then just start wailing on the basilisk.
Really? Really?
Yep.
What are you doing, bro?
Good job, Winston. Distracted DM so I can get some hits on these guys. Okay, so that is look at 2 attacks and some 2 bonus action attacks, right? Yeah. Yes, okay, so 4 attacks coming in. Do that. Is the first attack, does that hit?
It does not.
That's fine. Second attack coming in.
It
That
does.
one all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spending a key point to do another 2 attacks. There we go.
It does not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, boy.
Got 7 damage plus plus 4 damage. That sucks. And then one more attack. 21.
Hits.
Okay. This one will also have this extra damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Another 4 damage. What the heck?
Right. Constitution saving throw.
DC 16.
Got a nat one.
Perfect. It is stunned.
Stupid stun.
So that was 1, 2, 3 key points. And that is the end of Kaidarius' turn.
Nero. A little further down.
Mhm.
Who heard Kaidarius hitting something? Well, trying to hit something,
Yep, running in.
but you can't see what it is.
No. I'm gonna hear the commotion, sprout flaming wings, and float up about 10 feet. Also causing flames to like writhe around him, so if something hits him, then they'll get damage. And go, where are they? Tell me where they are! Tell me where they are! He's gonna.
You need to do a magic surge.
Oh, yes, for sure. And he is going to hold an action to fire off a spell in a direction where if someone says a direction to fire it in. But that was a magic surge for the wings. Yeah. That was
CJ,
yes.
you it works as planned, but you do regain your highest level spell slot.
Sweet. If only I'd used a spell slot.
I mean, I guess I could play it as you get to use your highest level spell slot for free once.
Sweet. I am holding an action to use my highest level spell slot if someone points me in a direction.
Don't point him in a direction.
I mean, you're still gonna have to like do the magic search for that one too, but
Yeah, that's fair.
Slot at least.
Yep.
You're holding an action. Gideon, it is your turn. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's fine. I'm assuming for its gaze. How do I?
I mean, they could just be roommates. They don't have to be gays.
So, two men in the same apartment must be gay. Wait.
I don't know if you want to say that, John. Considering.
That is so convenient.
All right, you pass. Go on with your turn.
I'm gonna hit the one with stun because advantage is cool and all.
You did run right past that basilisk though, so it is going to get an opportunity attack.
Sure.
Never mind. Continue.
Okay, so let's do this. Advantage.
So 32. This is all magical damage, correct?
Yes.
So now the thing that happened with your magic surge comes to turn.
Neat.
The magic surge that you had stated that the next magical attack that you perform happens to be yourself instead of
Right.
you would-
And all the sacrifices of Voldemort on me. And I had like an arm.
So Gideon, you take 29, 38 damage.
Neat, neat.
It's just for one though.
Well, that's the case. I'll go ahead and slap him again.
He's like, ow.
Is that what that feels like? Alrighty.
um. I'll hold on to the rest of my resources, I think. All right, I will pass.
It is the basilisk's turn. Is there anything he can do to get out of his stun, or is it just end of your next turn?
Yeah, until the end of my next turn. That's just it.
Okay, nothing I can do then on that one.
He had it.
Which means it is Lucinda's turn. Where's Alfonso?
Dead.
He's not
Resting.
dead. He's relaxing.
He, is,
Not again.
he was allowed to have a spa day.
You're like, not this time, but you just relax.
Lou,
Lou
you see
is
Nero
going.
flying up in the sky with his arm on fire, screaming to tell him where to point.
Lou is going to do a few things as soon as I know how much crawdiddly. Oh, 30 feet. Shoot. Okay. Lou is going to shoot the stunned basilisk twice.
Okay.
She is going to cast Hunter's Mark first. So let me resolve that in case it needs to be resolved. And hopefully I fixed it. So now that shows my. Yeah, it does. My magic surge.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Cool. Ignore the D6. I couldn't figure out how to. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, a Hunter's Mark it is on that one, and she is going to shoot twice with her bow. That yeah. So apparently something got screwy with all my with Roll20, and so all of my dex-based weapons were using my strength, which is a lot less than my dex, which really sucks because I've lost a lot of damage because of that. So yeah. So that's once. That should be twice. Wow, that sucks. Oh, it is stunned, so I get to use a advantage.
Yes. The advantage.
Yes.
So 29 and 29 on each of those. So
Crap.
plus
And add an additional. Dang it! I forgot to add that to my longbow. So
23.
a 2d6. So an additional 6 damage on that as well with my Hunter's Mark.
All right. Anything
And
else you'd
I
like
am
to do?
going to have Crawdiddly is only going to move. Get pretty far. He is going to move down here. And that I used his action, so I can't do anything else. He's going for Nero.
Are you going to tell Nero where to shoot? Or would you like to?
Actually, that's a good point. Lou is also going to run away from it. Lou's going to come down here with Crawdiddly. And she is. So which way is Nero currently facing? Is he
I'm facing
up
towards
here?
the-
Or,
Oh yeah, towards that way.
so like he facing? Let's just he's right at
facing
12
this
o'clock.
way. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like,
Then
where?
she is-
Where?
Lou's gonna be like, Gideon and Kaidarius are on your 12. Your
Huh?
11 is where the second basilisk is. And she is also
11
going to
o'clock.
make sure her eyes are averted for
I was
basilisk
11. That's
reasons.
not sharp enough, bro.
Nero is
I mean,
releasing the spell.
that's 9. That's 10. That's 11. That's 12. I mean, arguably this is closer to like 11:30, 11:45.
Right, that's why we need some leeway of his spell damage. Like,
I mean, you guys ran in front of it and you knew Nero was going to send out fire. That's on you, not Lou. Y'all could have shouted too. Just
See,
saying.
yes, Nero's.
there's a reason why we
releasing-
didn't
how far is that?
shout. Was like we don't we good.
All right, roll your magic surge and then point the arrow in the direction in which you're firing and tell me what your goodness.
Well, it's kind of funny because he was quickening. I mean, not quickening. Extending the distance, but even with that, it's only 60 feet for this spell, so he actually can't reach the basilisk. So he releases. Well, assuming the magic surge lets it release, he's doing Phoenix Scorcher, so releasing a line of fire straight down this direction. That only goes
doesn't
60
reach.
feet. Only goes 60 feet.
Well, actually,
Yes.
you got where was it? Your spell effectiveness, your range, your duration, your area of effect, your damage increases by 50%. So add 30 feet to that.
The range. You said the range and what else?
The damage, everything about it.
50%
Okay.
increase.
So then with that, he was going here. It was 5 feet. It was
So it'll
5
be
feet
7.5
normally. So they 10. Okay, my friends are still
Woo!
good. They're
Woo!
still good. They're still safe.
What level spell is your highest spell slot?
9.
That's what I was thinking.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. So then it's 10d8 normally. So then that's gonna be 15d8.
I love the idea that the spell like went all the way and then just stopped and was like, you didn't quite hit it, and then just go
Boom!
and push it straight through. Okay, you got it, I think.
All right, and the one
65.
One's
Yeah,
turns to twos, right?
Yeah, one's turned to twos, so that's
Five.
65. He's too far away to add anything else, so yes, that's that.
Ouch.
Amazing.
Wait, that way? 11 o'clock. Oh, I didn't mean to make it that strong. Did I hit it?
You did, and somehow you also didn't hit anyone else.
Wait, was there someone else around there?
I told you where Kai and Gideon were.
Oh, well, yeah, so then I thought they were safe.
I
mean, it
feel
was-
the heat
It was
from
kind of
this.
close.
Like, I'm like,
Oh yeah, you felt the
like-
heat. It was like a lightsaber, and then the lightsaber got a little stronger. It was like, okay, that happened. So Lou's turn is over. You've done your stuff. This is Basilisk's turn. Both. Let's see. He's gonna move right here. And he's going to take his 2 attacks to try and bite you each once.
When he bites Kydarius, I'll use my reaction of Sentinel to slap him.
Okay.
So let's get that.
If what happens to you is okay. Does a 19 hit you, Gideon?
It does.
Okay.
Because I don't have my shield equipped.
4d6 plus 6. So 11, 17 damage. And then that's poison damage. And then give me a Constitution saving throw. All right, you're
That
fine.
20.
You're good. Okay, and then for Kydarius, I got a nat 20 on the attack, so that is going to be 4d6 times 2, so 30 plus 6, 36 poison damage, and then you give me a Constitution saving throw. But you're immune to poison.
Yeah. I'm immune to poison. You can keep it to yourself.
So you're gonna pass this anyway. Never mind.
Okay.
Well, that sucks. All right. Gideon, do you still want to do your reaction?
Yeah, I put it in there. If a 20
Oh,
hits,
sorry.
he'll take 25 damage.
Darius, it is your turn. You've got 2 basilisks right on you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Will do. Because this is not disease or poison. This is something else. Fun fact, I now have proficiency in all saving throws. So that's cool.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
22.
I was like, you're not Elim, so you're gonna actually pass.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. All right, what would you like to do?
Kydarius is gonna try to stun the one next to me. So here's a good attack for it, if it hits. Let's see. Unarmed strike. What? No, roll more than that. That's stupid. Okay.
More than that.
Just a second. Warm up.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point to do 2 more unarmed strikes. Both warm up. Is anything?
Bro, okay.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Really? Oof.
also,
Did you say no?
Bro,
Oh,
Roll a D8.
buddy.
Roll a D8, my friend.
Buddy.
I have a +10 to attack and 4 attacks.
Oh, yeah, you do. Dang, buddy.
And okay, is it like this?
3, 7, 8 in 1. Oh.
That last attack does hit Gideon.
So that was going to be a stunning strike, in all honesty. But I decide that on a hit. So
Okay. Don't worry about it.
The
What-
heavy
what-
armor
what-
feels
is it a
different than
con
basilisk hide.
it's a 12 magic damage to you. Magic punching damage.
what kind of save is it? Anyway,
That
It
would
was-
have been a save.
His con.
probably would have been fine.
I mean, you're free to roll it.
No, I'm good because I say that I did it. I am due for my nat 1, so I am not. I'm
And
not.
then, like,
I'm not about
lucky
it.
get another nat one. Wait,
No,
you-
I couldn't believe
You have foresight. What are you talking about?
it ended because we took over 8 hours to get here.
Oh, snap, we did.
Yeah, I haven't been adding my
I
bonuses.
didn't think about that, dude.
Don't worry, I
Good
did.
catch.
I remembered.
I was adding my advantage because it was stunned.
Mm.
Nero, it is your turn.
Who's gonna go? Okay, I didn't mean to do it that much, but you managed it again.
It's too close. Don't you dare do it.
Nope.
Too close to what? It moved.
Nope. They're all together. It would be bad. You'd hit everyone.
Oh, well,
Nero, you hear a voice in the back of your head. Do it.
Phoenix. All right. I'll just get a little closer. That's what I'll do. He'll put his arms out and slowly float closer. He's not gonna go as all his moves. He's gonna go 15 feet. He's like, okay, I just fly a little closer. Don't worry, guys. As he's gathering up a flame in his hand, just tell me where to put it. He's gonna hold an action to release a spell if someone points him in a direction.
Mariah would like to add, that's what she said.
Just you see you're laughing.
Gideon, give me a Constitution saving throw. I really gotta stop using monsters that have Constitution saving throws.
If I'm looking through
I don't
Arcane
mind.
Eye, do I still need to do this?
Yes.
Okay. I don't need the 22. I don't have advantage, but I'm assuming 22
it does
passes.
specifically says if the two of them can see each other, that's it. The only one it wouldn't work on is, yet again, Nero. Well,
Just tell me where to put
Lou's
it.
far away too, but okay. Gideon, your turn is good to go.
Let's see here. So I'm debating whether I should
We all know you're gonna hit it with your hammer.
no, that's one of my debates, whether I should teleport me and Kydarius out of there and it's like, Nero, give it everything you have, or not. But Gideon would really want to kill it. Character development time.
Give the XP.
Let's
Put the XP.
I know, I just leveled up though, so that's why I'm like, I'm feeling generous. I mean, but you need XP. You know what, Kydarius, I'll let you decide if I hit it with the hammer or teleport out.
Kydarius, I'll leave you behind so that you can fight it.
I mean, I'm not doing that. That's not an option. I wouldn't leave Kydarius.
Whatever that means for you.
It means jack poop to me.
He has to decide beforehand. Now he has this pressure.
Because I'm also like worried that like he's gonna hit us, and more specifically, kill another teammate. That's not me, because I'll live. It's fine.
Death. That's all I will say.
Do what?
Tiberius does not fear death.
That's
Okay.
true. All right, I'll smack it with a hammer. It's fine. It's fine. Talked me out of some character development.
What's the point of development? You develop yourself.
No, that's not. You're
No.
you're foreign with the environment, you know, and Kydarius is part of the environment. Okay, slap it with a hammer.
All right, which one?
The one we've been beaten up on,
Mine
which is no longer stunned, right?
86. It is
Yes,
not.
it is.
How's it looking?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I think I will use that. I'll use a bonus action to put my Hexblade curse on it. And I am going. Well, I guess let me do my other attack before I say what I'm doing.
You're putting Hexblade on this one. This one.
Yes, correct.
I like this one for Hexblade. I was looking through that stuff earlier. That's a little bloody eye. That doesn't hit.
I know. I was like, man, I rolled really low. I will go ahead and action surge, and I'm gonna give it another hit. Which, let me change the crit to 19. There we go. I am
Ooh,
getting low damage rolls.
that barely hit.
And I will get one more hit.
Okay.
Okay. I will add something to that. Assuming
Something.
yeah, let me just go ahead and slap this on it. just a little something to that.
So-
If ignore that Eldritch Blast, I meant to hit this. Okay, magic just passed. Okay, good. I was like, I do not want to Eldritch Smite myself. Man, I did a lot of damage.
Alrighty.
So a lot of damage.
And then if it's still standing, 5 psychic. Oh, it's not. Okay, good. I'll move my hex to the other one, and that one will take 5 psychic damage.
Alrighty. And it's 5.
He just hears Kydarius in the back. But XP, P.
Lou, it is your turn.
I'm muted. Lou is going to use her bonus action to have moved her hunter's mark over to the other one as well. And she is going to shoot twice. Yeah, that's interesting.
You will need to move closer if you're going to shoot twice.
I am using my longbow, which has a range.
It's not the
Yeah.
range, it's the height.
Oh, just the height difference. Okay. How far forward do I have to move to reach the height? Can I? Yeah. Okay. Then I will. She will. So yeah, she'll trot forward to the top of the thing.
Okay.
So that way she can see it, and she is going to. So that was 20. So she's going to shoot twice. I already rolled that. 1 hits, 1 misses.
Yep.
So I add 1d6.
As you step on the platform, take a death saving throw, please. What?
Okay.
So add an extra 1 to that 12. And
Nice.
then she is, yeah, it sometimes doesn't feel worth it, but we gotta do it. And then she is actually going to duck back. She is going to move back down and get whatever cover this platform can provide.
Okay. It's about
And-
5 foot height difference. It's nothing crazy, but it's enough for you to kind of duck under.
Yeah. And that will be the end of her turn.
Okay. Our little friend here is going to take 2 attacks, 1 against each of you 2 up there. Does 8? Well, I know a 23 hits Gideon. Does an 18 hit Darius?
That is Darius's armor class.
Let's.
But
see
it doesn't
here.
matter because you're not going to take freaking damage.
It does nothing to me. I passed my armor hex check.
Okay.
I actually rolled the wrong dice and I still passed it. I was supposed to roll D6 and on a 4 or higher, and on a D4 I rolled a 4. So,
Take it.
I had to have gotten the max roll to pass with that dice.
It does nothing, as in you don't take damage, or
It's like it missed.
Kydarius, go ahead
Oh,
and
wait.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Did Darius not take any damage from that attack?
No, it's all poison damage.
Oh, so then good. So quick question. Kydarius has access to the spell Hellish Rebuke, which I can use as a reaction in response to being damaged by a creature. I am not being damaged, correct? So
Not
can I
being
use? That's fine.
No,
It's essentially the same thing as it spitting water on you.
Hellish rebuke.
You are allowed to spit on it if you would like, as a free action.
There we go.
Hey.
Do
Yeah, okay, there's growing into himself.
All right.
There we go.
we go?
It's your
Okay.
turn. As normal.
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
This time, Darius is going to hit with all of his attacks,
Yes.
starting with this one.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is a just 7 damage. What? Why? That's stupid.
Ooh, that's low.
This. Another. Okay. So that's 11 on that one. Any needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That's 2 key points used.
Thank you, Roll20, for moving my
Rolled a
luck.
nat
I
one.
highly appreciate it.
Perfect. So this attack has advantage.
Okay.
Because he is now stunned.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's 9 damage, and then he has another attack as a bonus action. 26. Another 9 damage. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
So there's another round of punching. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Advantage just to see if I crit. I just
Oh
wanna-
yeah. You would have had advantage on that last one. That's true.
You know, it's not going to happen, but it might, you know.
What'd you change it now?
Well, it's just like, let me change this just in case I get a 19 and not the 19, and immediately I'm like, oh, let me change this. I might get the crit. I got advantage. And I'm like,
Yep.
never getting that luck ever again.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, just in case, Kydarius is going to go ahead and move. Just a quick 10 feet. If it'll let me. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Nero.
Standing there, the previous spell fizzles out. Yeah. Are they gone? Okay. No, they're. Are they alive? What's the story?
At my voice, nothing
Yeah.
too crazy.
Oh, so they're still there?
Exactly where my voice is at.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Phoenix Scorcher again.
Nothing too crazy.
This time at 6th level. The last one was
Okay.
at 7th level, but it fizzled
Okay.
out. Let's see. At
Your
your
magic
voice. Oh
surge
yeah,
first.
60. That's exactly where. Okay. Magic Surge.
All right.
It is good. So then everything in that straight line of 60 feet is gonna get make a DC 18 dex save.
Which is stunned.
Oh, so automatic fails, right? Sorry. 70.
Close. 2 feet away.
Was that the max range of that spell?
60. It's 37 fire
As
damage.
Gideon yells that.
So yeah, blast that in that direction, and then we're like, was that good? Did I hit it?
Yes, if that's the max range of the spell, keep using
I can
it
get
otherwise.
closer.
No, don't.
Oh,
Don't.
no. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. He's gonna stay right there.
All right. Anything else you'd
That
like?
way I
to
can
do?
do relative range
Nope,
for you.
He's done.
Okay. That brings us to Gideon. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Please fail it,
Please fail.
No.
bruh.
No.
Alfonso from somewhere is like, I'm gonna lucky charge whatever just happened. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and roll, Gideon.
Sounds good. He's gonna get one of these. And then actually, just in case I get a crit, because I forgot to add advantage. I guess I could have just rolled a d20 to find that out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So 7 to 25 hits, right?
Yep.
So then 11, 13, 10 damage.
Yep.
And then he's gonna get this as well. And just in case, let me roll a d20. On a 19 or higher, it'd be a crit. Okay. And then 5 psychic damage because YOLO.
I have a feeling he's just not seeing something.
I mean,
Ah.
I might be feeling that.
Oh.
You got him, Nero. Good job.
I did it! Yay!
You sure did.
Awesome. Good job, everybody. Can I remove the blindfold? Is it safe?
Yeah, pretty safe, I guess.
Hold on. I hear battle music and I'm doing a 360 look.
Heard that. Heard that. I'll be ready.
Right.
I guess I'm assuming with an 8. Oh yeah, I don't see anything. We're good.
All clear. Perfect. I take the blindfold off. And then.
All right. For that, let's see. Gideon 1400 XP and CJ Nero and Kaidarius 700 XP and Lucinda 350 for your attacks on the basilisks.
Oh,
Not a
I
ton.
did both of them.
Agreed. I'm so close. Just need 24,000 more.
Same.
I'll take 24,000. You know, I'll add it. That's fine.
Cool, guys. Summoning circle. Yeah.
Oh, you know, that looks pretty suspicious. And we're looking for a boon. I'm gonna fly over there.
Lou, as you come up the steps, you trip over an object, a kind of hard rock, and you look down and you notice that it's not a rock. It's like a nest made of pulverized stone. Inside of that nest are 3 eggs, each 6 inches in diameter, about 20 pounds. It's a pebbled gray shell, it's hard as stone.
Hey, eggs. Those are good for protein.
Eh.
Who's like,
Loose
what
thinking.
do you suppose? Oh, okay. This is a lot of meta question. And it can be not meta, but I'm talking to the DM. We have already established that the bag of holding puts things in stasis. Would it do the same to an egg? It would keep it in stasis? Or would it damage what's inside the egg? You just stop development, you just pause.
I don't know. Well, we were dealing with an unliving object when it came to.
It's just preventing decomposition.
Then the question is before birth, is it a living being?
Eggs do need oxygen to survive.
All right, then that solves it.
Do eggs need oxygen to survive?
Do. Unless whatever this egg is does not work like a bird or reptile egg. But
Basilisks are reptiles.
yeah.
Huh. I mean, I guess like that makes sense
Yeah.
because they would need some way to get oxygen. I never thought of an egg
As
breathing.
breathing. Yeah. Okay. That blew my mind a little bit.
Well,
100% that conversation was in character, and Lou's like getting her bag of holding. She's like, I think it'd be fine. Like I want to keep him. I don't know if I can carry him. And like she's gonna go and pity her. No, they need oxygen. She's like, an egg needs oxygen. Are you sure?
yes,
Are you sure about that?
it is one of the core teachings of the Obsidian Dragon, how eggs work.
Oh, like dragon eggs. That makes sense. You know, caring for
Yeah,
egg-based beings.
If we just eat them now, we don't have to worry about it.
But no,
I mean-
what? I don't want to eat the egg. It's a basilisk egg, maybe, probably. I don't know.
You think
And
this is
it's
worth
different.
money?
Money. I think it's worth awesomeness.
Could raise it to be our own.
Extraction Team 4's faithful steed.
We just
Along
never
with
look
the
at it in
other
the
faithful
eyes.
steed.
You think I could modify it?
You
I
can
think I can
modify
modify
that
it.
one, but not that one.
I think if
That
we have
one.
it as a pet, we might want to get a cleric or something beside us.
Well,
Well, we
okay.
could. I'll design like little like helmets with like goggles, and whenever we need it to like basilisk, it's just like.
Actually,
But we want it to be
yes.
blind the entire
Yeah.
time. That'd be scary.
Okay,
It's not that bad.
so I can make it so that it sees through Crawdiddly's eyes as well. How I see sometimes.
Blue's got this.
So like
Blue's
we'll
got
just have a
this.
pack of basilisks led by a dog-sized crawdad.
I don't know. I was looking through this eye up here, and I still felt it trying. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Over here, and I still could feel it trying to. Luckily, party man over here, so it didn't work. But
Trying to, or was it something that it exuded? Because if it's
What?
like a conscious thing that it does, then we would be this basilisk mother, and why would it want to stone her mother?
You see, there's a. You're
well,
assuming
my
it's
my
like,
point was
hostile.
just like looking through the different vision thing just didn't work for me, so I was just throwing that out there.
extra
But if that was
information.
you looking at it, it would be it looking through something else. So it's not quite the same thing, right?
I think it's worth trying out.
I'm just
I heard Nero being the test dummy, so you guys do whatever you want.
I will gladly offer my fleshly body to test
mean,
out
you-
our pet basilisks.
You guys we're on the way to save your holy warrior friend anyway, so surely he can fix you.
I don't know if he can do that. Maybe he can. I don't.
I don't
remember
know
him
if he can
doing
do that either.
I mean, we didn't have a basilisk before, so we never had an opportunity to test that.
I mean, maybe he's learned something the whole time he's been down here. Yeah. Maybe he's been having a whole training montage this whole time, and he's gonna be
We
like,
did see
He's
him.
been
I
reading a
am
book for a
Titan.
very long time.
I was about to say, every time I check up on him, he's looking at a book, so he's got to be like slightly smarter now for sure.
At least.
Although, did we ever decide? Can he read? Do you remember him ever reading?
Yes.
I don't personally remember him.
I don't
But
think
he's
I've
had
ever
so mu-
seen him read.
He's had a lot of time down here, so maybe he's, at least on an elementary level.
Do you think Titan could have taught himself to read?
Well, they had the
Like, I highly doubt
things
that-
though there as well. So maybe.
Oh yeah, Titan's just gonna
yeah,
be
so-
like tug on their sleeve. Hey, can you teach me how to read?
I mean, what else is he gonna do? He'll be like, "Hey, what's this say? Hey, what's this say?"
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't tried to break
meta-wise-
out on his own.
Titan does have that spell prepared. He does have greater restoration. He, however, does not have diamonds. But
Well, back to the question of the egg. You like the basilisk could not hurt me. It really tried to. So maybe we have an advantage here in raising the basilisk in that it cannot hurt me. It will be okay.
Yes. This is a good plan. How many eggs did you find, Lou?
Right.
Excellent. And you said they need to
One.
dare to breathe.
Yes.
So then,
Darius has taught us this.
not the bag of holding, then just in the regular backpacks.
Regular bag. It's been a long time since I've actually put anything in.
yeah, I like superhero land too much. You don't want them on me. Like I'll just
Nero's gonna reach into his bag of holding and pull out his backpack. Because he hasn't needed to use it for a while.
I mean that's fair. Like why would you have your backpack?
I specifically in D&D Beyond moved all my stuff to that bag of holding instead of the backpack. So I can pull the backpack out.
Loosen his
Lou is going to like whatever's in Nero's backpack. She is going to try to recreate the nest like in the backpack to cushion the eggs and make them feel homely. And
Aw.
I'm definitely picturing the scenes from Jurassic Park.
Okay,
Three?
I mean that's all fine and
Um,
dandy, But
Yes.
realistically, if you guys care about this, it probably should be Lou. Me and Kadarius, we do the dirty work. We're in front. We're too messy. You don't want us holding. Now Nero is Nero, so Lou, you gotta carry it. Like,
I wasn't thinking I was
I
carrying
mean,
it
that's-
all. I was thinking we were gonna split them up.
Yeah, I am very graceful. I think I would be okay to carry one of them.
I kind of don't
Alright.
want
I mean,
eggs
it's-
like jostling together,
you guys, you do you. You know. Well, I know.
I mean, I'm
just
just
an old
saying,
guy.
like, Nero is the least likely to be hit by his own fire, whereas everyone else is always at a greater risk of being burned. So,
Why does that not make me feel better?
Alfonso gets shivers down his spine somewhere out in the spa.
All right, I'll take that egg. Kydarius, you got one. Lou, you
Yes.
go to carrying one.
I'll carry. Yeah, I want to carry one.
Alright.
Like
She's gonna
in
like
the
cradle it.
dash thing, and kind of create like a little cradle that would be up against his chest, specifically above his heart, so that he can really connect with the thing.
Oh,
Like through like skin to skin.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear the
Aw.
heartbeat against it.
Oh.
Very nice. And I'm gonna stick mine in a backpack and zip it up.
All right.
Gideon not carrying any eggs, just as I wanted. Perfect. So
yes. And now investigate the ritual circle thingy.
we all stand in the correct way where we die and get sacrificed.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happens. So anyway,
Perfect.
next.
So anyway, back to
session,
the new
start our
campaign. Yep.
No, if somebody would like to do investigation or arcana.
I'll do
I
some
will.
investigating.
I'm good.
Make sure I'm on
Writing down
normal. I
lessons.
am on normal.
I'm doing mine.
I
right
investigate real
now.
good.
I also investigate real good.
Does anybody-
Me and Lou investigate so on sync and
Arcana. This Arcana check.
Like, we honestly probably need to have a spin-off where we're hard-boiled like noir detectives.
like me and Lou, we're exactly on opposite ends, and we're doing the exact same. Like without even realizing it, like,
You
And then
both
at the end
have
of it-
magnifying glasses.
and then Gideon at the end of it, after all, it's a summoning circle.
Does anybody read Gnomish?
No, but I have the ability to if I wanted to.
Okay.
do you want to?
Gideon and Lou, you both see on the corner where Gideon is. You see it's kind of like a little bowl made of stone, and there's some writing in the bottom of it in Gnomish. And I have a language for Gnomish.
If you guys know
Of course you
Gnomish,
do.
I
I
have
mean, I just began learning the alphabet, but like we just got here, so
Small for me. It's not my thing.
after I fail my magic surge, I read what it says.
Hopefully.
I have to find it. I have like a paper that has like all of my languages on it. I have to find it. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. Lou is just having like a weird moment where she's watching Kydarius just be very parental towards this egg, and she just has a sad moment where she's like, "I miss the mimic.
Yeah.
I miss our mimic baby."
Mm-mm.
Like you guys are gonna see, like he's gonna anyone know Gnomish, and then you guys don't respond. So then he just immediately reads it off perfectly to you guys. Unless one of the effects is it fails.
It says, you read it, Lou, and you're like sounding out the words. Plas die acedis ayer here the opre perscurl te activir. And Gideon, you see it says, place the lizard egg here to activate the summoning circle.
No.
Um,
Like that was in
So you say
100%
that-
in character. No.
now I'm debating whether I say that out loud and I'm just like, hey, let me see one of those eggs. No, I would say it out loud. You guys wouldn't trust me.
And all
I
three of us look at each other and just like,
Yeah, I'll say it out loud. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be like, hey, can I see one of those eggs? You guys would be like, no. Like,
Cadarius, what are you? Cadarius!
Wait, I'm not done yet. I'll check this.
Cadarius?
I want to give you advantage just to have it. Just to give it advantage.
Yes. He's gone.
I got a passive perception of 17. There you go.
When did?
All right, Nero, you're up.
Oh, right. Nero's gonna run to this corner and try to hide behind the rock.
Bro. Blue, you I mean, you know.
Watch, he's not even gonna roll a stealth check because you saw him run to the corner.
Yeah, I was like-
he's
I
like,
was
"Oh,
literally
my turn,
watching
got
you."
it."
Oh,
Blue's
I
pouting.
only sent it to. I only sent it to Lou. Here, everybody. There. This is what you see Kaidarius do, except it actually works. So Nero ran off to one corner. Kaidarius has disappeared. Nero, though, he just ran off to the corner and is just like standing there.
Yeah. Like I'm literally still looking at him. Like
He puts sunglasses on.
You can't see me if my eyes are closed.
Lou and Gideon.
I'm like looking at Lou. I'm just like, bruh.
I know. Okay. Are you? It said lizard egg. It didn't say basilisk egg, did it?
Do you have any other lizard eggs before we go on this conversation?
I say before. Well, actually, and like she's like looking in her bag, like I might somewhere, although I don't want. I can't find. Before we sacrifice,
We don't even know what to sacrifice. It just literally says place it there. You guys could be freaking out for no reason.
but like if I don't want to be the only one without a basilisk.
And plus, realistically, the fact that it's straight up asking for them, I'm not even convinced these are real eggs. Like,
I mean, and she like pulls out. She's like licks it. I mean, it seems real to me.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just telling you what that reads, and the right here is the obvious placement for one. I mean, I'll place it for you. I could care less.
She is like obviously torn because shiny new toy, but also she wants to see what comes
Like
of this. 'Cause
Gideon will
she's
like
as
raise his hands out for
like
it.
what's more interesting at this point. She's just going to be like, all right, but I can't do it, and like she will hand over her basilisk egg, a small like motherly sub.
I promise. And then he stops and doesn't finish anything and turns around and places it into the. Like, he's like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So-
You set the egg in,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 prongs shoot out from the like from the bowl, and clamp onto the egg.
Mm-hmm.
immediately piercing through the shell. Then another spike drives straight up from the bottom, straight into it, and just shatters the entire egg. And you can like hear the yolk like glug 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 glug
Oh,
out. And then from the center of the summoning circle, you hear this loud hissing noise, like somebody just opened up an oxygen canister, just this psss. And you turn and look, and just this fine brown dust with almost kind of like a gold twinkle to it is just spraying out of this pencil-sized hole out of the ground. This dust continues to swirl and form until standing before you is an earth elemental.
Hey, I found one, guys.
I don't know if you know what an earth elemental looks like.
Haven't we
So
passed
this-
several in Blindenstone already?
I mean, you personally, like you guys.
Oh,
Um,
out of
doesn't look like that though. I'll send you guys the page because you guys are gonna have this now. This earth elemental has a language.
course it does.
Let's see. Speaks.
I'm like, hey, thanks for the egg, and I summoned it. So, thanks for the earth elemental, Lou.
Lou's
Oh.
she's just hurt.
she's just hurt.
I'll let you write it sometimes.
I don't know if I can actually like read this language. Can can you speak primordial? Anybody?
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
You really?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you talked to the Kraken.
Yeah,
אני
that's his
העבד
unique
שלך.
one.
It's
אני
a-
העבד שלך.
I can't say that.
I'm on the head of Sorry, you have to speak primordial.
העבד שלך.
Avamijalaha.
I'm gonna have to work on that. You, Nero, and Gideon. You this monster looks at you and says, I am your slave.
I stand up from the corner and be
And,
like,
and,
oh,
and I'm just like, yes, you are in primordial.
I'm going like, wait, what?
It's not
I'm gonna fly
specifically
up.
primordial, it's more specifically Terran, which is the language of like earth elementals, but it is a dialect of primordial. So even though it's not like a one-to-one translation, you get it.
We can
Gotcha.
get it. But it's speaking. Wait, you can understand that?
Yeah.
Nice.
They don't teach primordial in school anymore.
Not my school.
I guess I was that was a different school on a different time. No, anyway, it doesn't matter. Yes. But you didn't use your egg, so get away. No.
We're a team.
Wait, yeah, we should see if we can get another one. Put it right there.
Nope. He just backs up.
This is the creature that you get to have follow you around, Gideon.
Sweet.
Yeah,
It
that
does
looks
have a
dope.
couple of little bonuses though that's not on there. Let me pull those up.
Damon's immunity, poison. Hey, he can help with your basilisk when it hatches.
Well, I hope at some point that kid Aries will come back and be able to help as well. I mean, he's probably fine.
He's probably just gone forever. I
the
miss him already though.
summoned elemental will never become hostile toward you or your companions. And its hit points are doubled. So it's actually 104, not 52.
Good. I was
Right.
like, "Ooh, he's gonna get hit by one thing."
And
Die.
his attacks are also doubled. So instead of
Oh,
1d8 plus 3, it's 2d8 plus 6. And he takes 4 attacks, not 2.
Ooh, trimmer sense.
Mr. Elemental, would you describe yourself, or would you call yourself a boon?
I am created of such a boon.
We win?
Hey, do you have a name, or should I just make one up for you?
I was gonna
We do
call
not
him
have names.
Boon.
we are
It
one.
is.
We are liege.
Oh, I got some weird flashbacks there. So,
But yeah, no,
deja vu.
I think Boone's a good name. We'll call him Boone.
Nice to meet you, Boone. Ah, Kydarius! What the? What? How long? Did you go invisible? I didn't grab my invisibility lantern. I didn't have that out.
So Boone, do you understand how this machine works? Like, if we put more eggs, do we get more?
That's
Boons?
not necessary. That's not required.
Oh yeah, you can understand me. I mean, these guys don't understand what we say.
He says, I am not one to challenge the will of Intimok.
Are you recommending for us to not make more boons right here with
Gideon,
other eggs?
we're not sacrificing more eggs.
I'm asking. Okay. This is a B conversation. Okay.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. See you later.
Oh,
I'm still saying this in primordial as well.
Yeah, we just like arguing primordial. Like,
All Lou and Kydarius who are like, you're like,
now in common. All right, guys. We're calling him Boone because he's probably made for the Boon.
Yeah, they got that because we're saying, random stuff, and then they hear Boone, like, because names still in.
Just making sure. We call him Boone, and this is probably the only Boon we need forever.
this is how you pronounce boon in primordial.
Bracha.
This is
Bracha.
This is Baha. This is Baha.
Well, it's just adding. Why is it adding more syllables? We don't need more.
Because it's based off of Hebrew.
Baha.
Oh, of course, my bad.
I have all the languages in D&D based on another language in real life, so that I can actually like speak other languages, and you wouldn't know what I'm saying. It's kind of fun.
Nice.
All right, so what are we gonna do? You guys have a couple of eggs. Oh wait, what am I talking about? What are we doing? It's 10 freaking o'clock, bro. Why is nobody telling me this?
I thought you
Hey,
knew.
it's 7 o'clock.
I was enjoying the argument me and Nero are having.
I will say, rejoining the group, Kydarius has decidedly not looked in Lou's direction.
Lou is like, this whole time I've been like, yeah, Lou would definitely be like looking at the egg on his chest, just like mournfully.
And then we're just like speaking satanic language over here. Like,
Not
you guys are
thinking.
like, is this part of the ritual?
I do apologize. I didn't realize we were going so long. I totally got wrapped up in this whole thing. So that will be where we end our session for tonight.